What's going on, YouTube? What's happening? Had to play that instrumental coming in. I like, man. I just love the beat. That beat is that's a bop right there, as the kids would say. Well, I think bop's been around for a while. Okay, man. So check this out. Earlier today, man, I went live and we was lagging, man. A lot of back and forth, and yeah, man, it just didn't work out. But it's okay because I'm here. I'm back. I'm back, and I am continuing the conversation that we were having a little earlier, and we were talking Invicta watches, man. And I had told you guys yesterday. Yep, it was yesterday because I was here. I remember telling you guys that I was going to showcase a few more pieces. Now, this is what I do know. Um, in my description down below, or I guess if you hit the dots or whatever, if you want to go to the description, I left a link to invictastores.com. All right, and this right now, if you watch, like, if you're gonna be watching this in the next 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? If you're watching right now, I see these two of y'all. Thank you for the thumbs up. Make sure, yeah, I ain't gotta tell you, you already know. Um, if you have yet to go to an Invicta store online, I can tell you. Let me give you the rundown of how it works. So basically, you go find the watch that you want. Right? What's going on? Jabroni's in the building. You go over there. So here, let me do this. It's like you can see it or whatever. But I love visuals. So let me just go through the motions, man. You know, entertain your boy for a second. So if you go to invictastores.com right now, and I'm not logged in or anything like that, it's going to say spin to win up to 50% off red tag watches. And this is something I want to talk about right now, the ease of use. When you go into this thing, there are descriptions. I'm going to just click on this. I'm going to walk you through it real quick. So if you went to men's watches, and I'm gonna just click on anything. Invicta Specialty men's watch, 43 millimeter gold steel. It has the fluted bezel, so it is a homage to what is it, the Datejust or the Oyster Perpetual? Yeah. So I'm not like I'm not that guy when it comes to Rolex. Like I don't know all the different models and stuff like that. I just know the ones that I like. Which I mean, the Submariner is a given, right? And then the Daytona was my first love. As when I was a kid, I remember that. So I won't confuse that with any other model. So if you look on your computer, your phone is gonna always be different. But if you look on your computer on the left side, it'll give you all of the dial colors, the materials, and stuff like that. But then you want to go down in the middle of the page, and if you're on your phone, it'll be at the very bottom and say "Show all details," and it'll tell you the movement. So this is, of course, and right now, if you have just become a an Invicta collector, you have come in, at a time where it's the least expensive. So this specialty watch that I'm looking at, I remember at, oh my gosh, what's it was at a big box store, Zales. At Zales, this thing was $2.99 at Zales. Then they dropped the price to $1.99, and now you can get it for a smooth $40. What's up, Ripsaw Joe's in the building. The Great Santini's in there. Get Rich is in here. My man Space G. Guess who's back? Welcome back, man. Oscar, man. Welcome in. Welcome in. Um, what I'm gonna be saying, so the people that's in the chat right now, this is no secret to you. You guys, man, you guys have either the same watches that I have in my collection or even more. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're people like let me see. Let's pick out one person that I seen posted a really nice watch. Actually two. Um Come on is one. But you know, Vic put a very unique Invicta out there, and it was similar to this piece right here, you know, but it was a different color blue, like a furnace blue. It has such a very, um, how can I say, unique dial that had the mother of pearl and stuff like that. Now, I mentioned earlier that this is one of the most unique watches that Invicta has in their lineup. And the other one I didn't mention because when we talking watches, we're always talking about like what's the most common looking watch, right? So I'm going to show you one, which is my Hamilton, right? The Hamilton is common, right? Common looking watch, somewhat. This Seiko is common, right? Pretty common watch. Not so much this right here though. Look at that road beast. That road beast. Anybody that know about a road beast, you know what that comes from. But that right there is a grand venom, right? The lugs has been stretched out and it fits on my wrist a lot better than the regular venom, which I also have right here. Right, there's a difference in the build of this watch, and it's just the lugs were extended out to accommodate a wrist such as mine. Yeah, that's crazy. What time is it? Man, I ain't even listen, I ain't even worn this in a while. And they talk about the Z60, man. Woo! Man, Degenerate walked in the building. Uh-oh, uh-oh. So I just wanted to break this down real quick, man. I'm gonna showcase a couple of watches that I have in this collection, um, and kind of answer some of those questions that you guys had that wanted the Invicta pieces. And I also have the Invicta Moon Watch. Do you guys know what the Invicta Moon Watch look like? We're gonna look at it here in a second. I think it's a pretty fun watch, man. It's cool. And again, I will keep this in mind. If you just started collecting Invicta, man, you stepped in front of so many other collectors that have been doing this thing for years because they paid a different price than you. They paid more for their watches. So it's almost like and I came in late in the game. I came in 2014 and I really didn't get heavy into the collection until 2018 was when I really just jumped off the porch and started buying, Invicta pieces, man. I'm going to show this was one of my picks from last week. Was it last week? I think we did. I can't remember what we did, but I know this was one of the watches I showcased. Now, the importance of this watch is this is a Brito, right? He's a well-known artist, and they no longer have a contract with him, no sponsorships, no partnerships, none of that. And if you have this watch, which I know they still have some of these available, I've seen some on shop, they pop up. And I know during COVID, once they docked those ships, they had left all those Invicta watches and all the other watches on the ships until they needed, I guess a place for them to go. So when you start seeing these watches recirculate, if you see any one of these, I would say grab it. All of them are limited. All of them are limited. And even if you don't like Invicta, I will say still get it and preserve it because this is actual art. This is his artwork. And you can still buy Brito. Like when you go on a carnival ship, you can buy the Brito bag. And you can buy artwork. They still have stuff online. And I mean, I like the art. I just love it. You know what I'm saying? And this one is Man of War style watch and Panerai vibe. Pretty nice watch. So even if you're not a fan of Invicta, I would say still get that to complete like your, ensemble of Brito if you do collect those. 357 or Invicta Space. Oh, let me see. Let me see. What's good? The generates. Everything's good, bro. Life, man. Living. This man. Hey, man. Look, bro. I'm just saying, bro. So, um, I also want to showcase this bad boy right here. This is a watch that you hardly ever see circulate, but you have the advantage of if you get it now, if they have some available. Let me see if they got some available, y'all. Let me go in here and look real quick. You know what I'm saying? You can go in the categories. Ooh, rock bottom price. Activia. Activia X Invicta. Activia. That's what it says. Activia X Invicta, and that's the digital. I actually have a couple of those digitals. Now they have it. Those digital watches, now some of them feature the Invicta logo on them. Some of you guys did not buy a few months ago because it didn't have the Invicta. You like, nope. So now it has one got Activia on it. I don't like that name. Activia? Nah, that ain't fly. Activia is a yogurt, bro. Like helps your you know what I'm saying, get a bowel movement and stuff like that. So man, I hope Florida loses. Yo, what's up? Come on. So yes, this piece right here, this is what I was supposed to be looking up. So I got distracted. My earpiece is about to. Hey, can y'all hear me still? 'Cause I touched the button. Put a one in chat if y'all can still hear me. Or maybe it went to my phone. I think I clicked to cut this thing off. Okay, men's watches. Let's go under. Let's look for what is this thing called? Herc. I don't know if they have it in here under Herc. Let's see. Yeah, they got some. They got them available. Okay, so right now they have. Let me see the least expensive one that I'm looking at. See all results. They got some on the strap, metal bracelets. They got the ladies version. Now, if you get the ladies version, that is a mecha quartz. That's the like VK 64 whatever or 67. It it almost it has a tick like a sweeping motion. So I think those are pretty nice, man. The ladies versions are right now are $249. Rose tone, mother of pearl, and it is 20% off. Open 20 is the code that you'll put in. Another thing too that I always say you should go for is those watches that have the stingray leather, man. I think that stingray leather, if you've never held or felt the stingray leather that Invicta, it's really nice, really nice. Yep. Trying to be like DK when I grow up, man, bro. So, um, when these watches first came out, they were way more expensive, and I know some of you guys pay way more than what they're asking for right now. Again, you're gonna hear me say this throughout this show. Dude, you are paying so much less than what we paid for these watches. And for those of you guys that went to an Invicta store, sheesh. If you were the type that said, hey, buy two, get one free, or buy one, get one free, it just evens out. I mean, that's just the way it is. And somebody just told me that the PG Mall Invicta store closed down, right? That's crazy. That is crazy, 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 crazy. Another watch that I'm going to say, and let me make it come to life. Hey, what's up, Chris? This piece right here. This is a Pro Diver, and this model right here has T25 tritium tubes for the hour markers, and even at the 12 and the 6, it's just they got it designed in there to form the 12 and the 6. Now, this is a push-pull crown, really nice watch, and I got that sail blue. Um, I got this primarily to rock out with, but I want to go on a cruise with it. So this is coming on a cruise with me in 5 months from now. I will be on a cruise with this watch. I absolutely dig this watch. I did want them, however, I wish they would have put this in like the 40 and the 44 or 45 millimeter type. You know what I'm saying? I had asked, I think I asked too much sometimes of Invicta, but I'm just like some of you guys. When you get the watch, you're like, oh, this is dope. Okay, make some upgrades to it. Change it. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. Yep, I'm that type of collector. Yes, I am. This is powered by the NH35. Now, do you guys remember? Let's go back to right before COVID. And during COVID, this watch was $299 on Shop HQ. $299. And I just happened to go and I asked the collector about Joma Shop. I said, hey, man, is Joma Shop a trusted spot, man? Because I think it's something ain't right about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw this watch close to $100 on Joma Shop, and Shop HQ was still asking $299 for it. Matter of fact, it was more than $299. This was in the $300 range, well off into the $300 range when this first came out. Well off into it, man. And people was buying the thing. I want to say it was like $349 or something like that. people was getting it. So you had the all white, which was so dope. It was like white and almost like baby blue, hint of color in here. They had a green one, a black one. I want to say it was like four. And then was the green one. Green had like little red striations in it. Um, Either 4 or 5 colorways in this particular watch, and that white and blue was the most popular. Skyler, my man, bro, what's going on, bro? Such a great one. I got one at Joma Shop too. Thanks, man, bro. And yes, and I had to put this on. Had to put this on. So Joma Shop has this to pop in every once in a while. And I'm gonna tell you something else too. If you guys are into the NH35 version of the 1953 in multiple colorways, you can find it over there under $100. Now it will range all the way up to 113, but here's the key. If you put this in your cart, and I've seen this, I've done this on Joma Shop. If you put this in the cart and you didn't buy it after 24 hours, uh, a lot of times they'll send you like a discount code or something like that. So I would say shop around. But if you like that 1953, which I'm gonna tell you this, hands down, one of the best pro divers that I bought, and I have 3 of them now. I have 3. No, I plays no games with it, man. And this is their go-tos. I like them. They, if I got rid of my collection today, which that's not gonna happen, but these are ones that will stay in the collection. And I'm gonna tell y'all because I just told a couple other collectors, Ball watch, and it's funny that Paul was talking about Ball, the Engineer 2 went on sale for like $800 over there on Joma Shop yesterday or day before yesterday, and I saw it and I was like, man, I really want it. But that sucker sold out in every colorway in like 2.2 seconds. It was over with. Yup, my 1953 is thanks to you. Man, hey, listen, Beamer, those are solid pieces, bro. Those are so, and I ain't got to tell you, I ain't got to. They solid pieces, but I'll this one right here. I really like this one. And these are top. I do every once in a while when I talk to people from shop or Invicta. I say, hey, if you like, while you guys are making all these new designs, it's fine. I know you want to reach a different demographic and stuff like that. That's cool. But if you can circle back around, I would love to have this. I would love to have this with like a different, what I'm saying, like different colorway. Put it in a 45 millimeter, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just talking to Joe about this. I do like wearing I like to pop out with my big watches. I do. But then there's times where I just want, what I'm saying, like I want to do this. I'll rock this 40 millimeter at Jason Taylor. And you can also get Jason Taylor's on here too. There's Jason Taylor's, which Jason Taylor, but I think Jason Taylor is probably the longest relationship that Invicta has, the longest lasting, because you still have some Shaq pieces, even though Shaq is no longer with Invicta, which he came in, and that was one of the questions, man. Was when Shaq first got there was a couple of we had those conversations. You said, "How long is Shaq gonna be here?" I was like, "Well, we'll see. Time will tell." What did Shaq last? What, 2 years? Yeah, yeah. I think it was Shaq lasted for about 2 years. Had the commercials going on and everything. So I just typed in Jason Taylor, and again, man. Hey, can I say this, y'all? I just want to say this. I've been asking questions to people that create watches, and I always ask them. I said, if you run number limited, do you keep the number one? Some of them keep the number one. Some of them release the number ones out to the public. I hate that Invicta does this, man. I'm looking at it right now, man. So the Jason Taylor, and this was never. It just say Jason Taylor, right? Men's watch. I'm gonna say this was a Pro Diver base, a Pro Diver variant, right? And y'all remember it had it with the football threading on the strap. This one is all full bracelet. It's all black, and it is the Jason Taylor. So it's going to have on the case back. It's going to have his stats and stuff on the case back, and I believe all Jason Taylor watches only go up to $999. You can get the number one right now for $1,100. However, there's a 50% off code on there, and I'm like, man, it would be so good for Invicta to go away from that system and to release that out, because that it was always the thrill of the hunt, right? It's always been the thrill of the hunt. Loved it. Beamer, everybody speaking. Please remember to hit that thing. Thank you, bro. Joe and all the peeps. Jay Jones, how you doing, bro? Jay Jones, man, it's good to see you, bro. How many watches you buy? Yeah, I would absolutely love for Invicta to release those number ones, man. Like it not, and I see people that buy them, and there's people that have bought at that crazy price, bro. Like even before they start doing that 50% off, man, like $3,000 or $4,000, man. And for like now, I wasn't the one. I did not compare Invicta to anything else because I love collecting. I just want to grab the pieces I like and keep it moving, right? But now I'm like, yo, even at 550, if that watch is like between $500 and $600, once you take the 50% off, I'm like, man, like I start thinking like, okay, do I really want that watch at 550 with an NH35 in it, or can I get something else, man? That really that like, man. I mean, at that price, man, I'm like, I'm going to Joma shop and I'm getting a Hamilton, bro, for that's like 484, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's hard, man. And like, I so want that, man, for them to start doing that again, because they used to release the number ones. And I've always wanted like a few numbers, man. Like I either get the number one, 12, 7, 77, or the very last number. Like, and I have one watch that I hit 77 on, and it's a Star Wars piece too, like, which is I thought was crazy. But right now, and I say this again, for the people that you don't know, summer yellow tag, the hottest prices to start the season is active. I think it went active this morning or last night. Invicta do have some watches. So for those of you guys that, if you ever heard that Invicta is a homage company, Invicta is, shoot, I can't even call them a watch company anymore. They're not a watch company. They're not homage. I'm gonna just say this. Let's take that for all of the YouTubers that say that Invicta is a homage company. It's not. They're a retailer. Invicta has gift cards. They have watch cases. They got jewelry. They got accessory. They got apparel. They got cups, mugs, glasses, earrings. But like they got unisex stuff. Like it's crazy, man. I'm pretty sure they'll have band-aids next, underwear, Invicta underwear. You know what I'm saying? They got the Invicta baseball caps. You know, you probably have contact lenses coming out next. You know what I'm saying? That you go on the cruise, sun hit it, you see Invicta just across your eyeball or something. Like Invicta got everything now. You know what I'm saying? Like they got Invicta dental floss, they got Invicta toothpaste. They got an album out right now with Monica and Jay-Z. Like they got everything that you can ever want. You know what I'm saying? They got mortgages that you can get. You know what I'm saying? Like Invicta Mortgage. They got Invicta Insurance. Like so, they one stop shop. One stop shop. Trap. Did I tell you about 2 months ago? I got the number one out of 300. Yes, you told me that. 3 or 4K. Overlord, what's up? Trap no watches. You understand? Yeah. What's up, Overlord? Welcome in. Welcome in. Invicta condoms, invincible detail. Ain't nobody can. Hey, they got Invicta umbrellas though, man. So they got protection, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Invicta gloves. Um, and I saw this for myself, man. When I worked in jewelry and retail, a lady showed me her dad owned an Invicta clock and an Invicta stove. It had actual the Invicta on the stove, like Whirlpool. So they were Invicta. Yeah, they started out as a watch company, but they went so much further. And I'm pretty sure that's what AL's team got the idea of, like, hey, If we gonna do it, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm surprised. Like, I mean, you see her Invicta on F2 race cars and stuff like that. Um, Now back to watches that you can actually get that was like one of the most popular watches, man. I think, in my humble opinion, is that Sabako Normal One in any different variation. And the best, I'm gonna tell you, the best Sabako Number One collection I've seen up to this point comes from Kimon. Kimon Lee has one of the dopest Sabako Number One collections out there. Lady DG has the, like, for as far as females, I don't know any other female that have, is like, her watch collection is super dope. You know what I'm saying? With, as far as like the Sabakos, but this one right here, this is an older one, and this got the carbon fiber dial. It got the gold, like the 18 karat gold back on it. This one does have the Salida 200, no, or 2824. This is ETA 2824, and this piece right here, and of course, 120 click unidirectional bezel, and it has black loom on it, just to go, because it's a combat style. It has black loom, and it does glow. Very like mild glow on it, man. It's like, and Invicta already has, like, like that loom thing where, like, you shine it on there, and within the first 20 seconds is the brightest. Anything past 48 seconds, man, you're like, is it working? Yeah, it's not. I do it, but you know what? The reserves, Invicta Reserve, anything with the Valjus in it, from back, like the 4-digit ones, and I have one of those. That thing lasted for a long time, and I'm like, man, okay, so Invicta was, they did apply loom pretty heavy too, back in the day, but like now, yeah, this one, yeah, they don't do it as much. They don't put it on as much as other people. To be fair, I wouldn't trust any watch company with anything. Hold up, DK didn't say you wouldn't trust a victim. Bro, yo, let's talk about that before we get into the moon watch. And I, okay, we got a couple minutes before Shop HQ goes live. If you guys are not subscribed to Degenerate, there's a comment, like, you have to go look at his Invicta watch review, and I'm not going to spoil it. You have to go and watch. If you haven't watched DK's, go check him out. He's in blue. Degenerate Watch Addict. He has a blue wrench. Go check him out. Look at his look at his last video with the Invicta review. It's a great review. It is an amazing review. I will give him that. But there's some comments in there that just took me out. Dude's crazy. Still dive watch review, please. Okay, I will be on those. I will be on those. If you don't have any steel dives in your collection, man, I do have a couple. Actually, I have the San Martin, but same. Just size the new Citizen, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. So let's look what's in this box. So everybody's going crazy right now. There is a movie called Take Me to the Moon, I think it is. Fly Me to the Moon. And I got this from a retailer today, an authorized dealer, actually, that anybody that's into the Moon Watch, right? If you want on Omega, they are so far behind on production of that watch because the demand is stupid high. And it couldn't come at a worse time that they don't have the watch available for people to get, because guess what? Fly Me to the Moon has a segment in there where they talk about NASA partnership with Omega watches going to the moon. And you know what happens with product placement in movies. People gonna want it, right? And I just talked to this guy today, and he let me know that they got 48 people that want to watch. They can't get it. They sold out, and they won't see another grouping or another group of watches until August. I'm like, yo, the movie comes out next month. I think the middle of next month, and Omega don't have the watches. I said, that's crazy. Mm. The host on Shop tonight is unwatchable. She annoys the out of me. Uh-oh. It's literally the best watch review on YouTube ever. No cap. I will give you that, sir. I love it. Just size a new citizen. Yep, I seen that. What's up, Leo? Okay, so oh, and that's good. Thank you. Thank you for saying it, bro. So yes, we have Invicta box. I opened it. The tag is still on it. This one is not for sale, but you have that sky blue or baby blue, if you will. And let me introduce you to the official Invicta Moon Watch. Now, this guy in here was one of Invicta representatives, right? He's been working for the company for nearly 30 years. They had an excursion where they were doing the cruises, and he literally volunteered to fly to the moon. And they took a portrait of him on the moon right there. You see, like the space rocks behind was the vast darkness behind him as they took the photo. So this is a real photo of him taken by 3M, the company 3M. And yeah, so like you see that three-dimensional. Look at the distortion. You got a flame fusion crystal on this thing. Comfortable watch. You can see all the crystals all the way around, man. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Ooh, yes. This watch isn't for sale, but there will be one for sale. This watch is actually going to be gifted to somebody on the cruise. Somebody's going to win this watch on the cruise. If you've already signed up for the cruise, I just spoiler alert. This is coming on the cruise with me. Somebody's going to walk away with this. If you don't have any in your collection, you will have this. There are actually 4 other watches that I have over yonder, right? And yeah, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. But like, tell me, all right, let's get another look. I just dropped the whole thing. That is your official moon watch. Now, the story that I just told you about him being on the moon, I cannot confirm or deny that that actually happened. But that's what I heard through the grapevine. So I'm sticking with that story. But if you send a legal team to say, hey, he said this, again, I cannot confirm or deny that that actually happened. Okay. So, and this one is powered by the NX35. It's a pretty handsome watch, really lovely watch. And we do have we got my man in the chat, Magnum Vic. Everybody knows him as Magnum Vic, right? Because he has a bunch of these in his collection, a number of these that fills up a chest of over 60 Magnums. He's a dedicated Invicta collector, man, very dedicated and passionate about what he collects, and he stands by what he collects, man. That's one thing I respect about him, no matter what happens, because on YouTube, in social media, we do have people that have a difference of opinion. You do have people that, like, they got a mouth right here and that thing will open up and say, hey, I don't like that watch that you have. It is trash. It's too big. It is, oh my gosh, it's an eyesore. But then on this side of the neck, hey, as long as you're keeping up horology, man, let's keep it going, guys. We don't want the digital era to take over. We don't want the smartwatch to just kill out all these watches. And then out this part of the neck, as long as you care about what you have in your collection, that's all that matters. You are a part of the collective. It's ugly. Man, get out of here. You guys will never be satisfied. So that's why I like Vic. He stands by what he stands by. He loves his watch. And that's that. Who, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. I stand by what I collect. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys let me know. Some of you guys are very supportive. The majority of you guys are very supportive of the watch. But you know, at the end of the day, there's some of you guys like, hey, who the heck needs your support when it comes to watches? I bought the watch. Who cares what you say, man? Focus. Focus. All right. So, with that being said, when it comes to Invicta, if that's what you like, man, you gotta run with it, man. And there's a theme song, man. Like, you know, this isn't just for Drake. Mm, Not like us. Some collectors are not like us, man. You are individual. You have to love who you are as a person before you get in there. And sometimes I think, honestly, like I'm gonna keep it 100. Watches can be a boost to you, man. What's the word I'm looking for, man? Like a morale booster. Like like when you got other people that's collecting, you're like, yo, that's man, it's so dope when you get on Instagram and somebody say, yo, they put the heart or they tag you and they stuff because like they semi like you or they, what I'm saying, respect you enough to tag you and they stuff, man. They may not like you, but they respect you enough. It's like, yo, I think that watch is dope. I know some people that'll say, hey, Trap, I seen that, man. I know Bob Coin. What's up, Bob Coin? Eileen, what's happening? I know y'all back there. T White, what's going on? I know you back there. You know what I'm saying? The whole 757. I know you guys are watching. Some of these guys are watching and gals, excuse me, and gals are watching on their TV or stuff like that, man. Appreciate y'all, man. But this is what I love the most is that, like, whoever just sent those hearts, yo, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, VK in the building, yo, man, what's going on? What? I like every watch I have. You supposed to, bro. Oh wow. Hey, Leo, man, you be killing me what you be saying. Oh wow. Oh man, you funny, bro. That's my whole thing this week. Watches I love for me. Definitely improves the hobby. What up, Trap? What's going on? VK in the building. VK has a great amount of watches in his collection. His Venoms are flawless, man. His wife is a crazy Asian, you know what I'm saying? But she's stupid cool. She's stupid funny. Your wife is funny, man. It's one thing like what you know what I'm saying when you talking to her on the chat or whatever, but like kicking it with her, oh yeah. I can't wait to the cruise, boy. We're gonna have so much fun. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have a time, as my grandmother used to say. We're gonna have ourselves a time. Oh, now I want to say, stay safe out there, VK. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You better stay safe out there, man. Yeah, Florida crazy, bro. Man, our boys in blue and brown, and I mean brown by like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've seen some cops that wear brown uniforms. But yeah, bro, it's going nuts, man. It is going nuts. Hold up.
Every second, okay? So you want that one? It's 92665.
Shop HQ is live.
The Tiger's Eye is 92665.
And they have a Tiger's Eye.
And that is
okay, let me put that on.
Available.
Put that on mute.
The silver tone.
So check this out. I do wanna address this one thing. I do want to address this one thing. Support is important. Too many trolls tearing others down for no reason. Feel bad for them. Oh man. Thank you. So check this out. Before we go, I'm gonna show you this. I definitely trust this source right here. Matt's watches. I mentioned that earlier, right? I don't get any like, you know what I'm saying? Like Matt isn't kicking me out any money for promoting him. I do it, and y'all know I do it out of pure passion for the hobby. That's it, right? And I want you to get a good deal. I saw this online. Y'all remember 2.5, 3 years ago when this came out? This is the Speedway. The closest thing to, and now Invicta did at one point put out the ETA version. It's the 2893 movement in it or something like that. They put an ETA version out with a 4-digit number. They went away from that and they put this one out. This one has a Chinese movement in it, and you can see the porthole in the back, right? It's a pretty thick watch. I think it's like 18 millimeters thick. It's thick. I know some people like their women thick, whatever. At any rate, I paid $137 for this thing, right? And the most I seen him go for is like $199. Some of y'all got a chance to jump on this watch when Shop brought it back. Invicta stores had this thing for $137, right? People had it, they got Invicta in the side. Comes in a really nice box. This watch is spot on accurate, just about. You know what I'm saying? Like this thing, I had it tested. You know what I'm saying? I put it on a little time grapher. 2 seconds or whatever, 2 seconds fast, I believe it was. Yep, 2 seconds. And dude, great watch. Great watch. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you use, if you do get this thing wound up, the only problem I see is like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're trying to measure the time, that black hand will get lost once you get down here towards the 24 and 7. You kind of get lost if you don't keep up with it. You're like, where the heck it go? That's the only issue. But it's still a beautiful watch. Do you know somebody on eBay had this watch for $1,300? And if you watch it, if you are one of that eBay seller, if you get it, I ain't even mad at you. Get your money. But I'm telling my people, hey, bro, no, absolutely not. $1,300. If you love Invicta that much, bro, please, it has to be a value in it. It got to be a value. You got it, nah, man. Don't let nobody rip you that bad, bro. Don't let nobody rip you that bad. And people are selling them. I'm like, yo, and it comes from being unaware. I ran into a guy over at this building by my house. He got a Venom, right? He said, man, I got a great deal on this Venom. I was like, okay. Oh, that's a nice Venom. It was quartz. He paid $1,100 for it. I was like, yo, bro, what? Teach his own. I like ultra slim watches that you can slide under your sleeve. Somebody put that in the chat last night. Said, man, that's a what is that? It's a cuff buster. That watch thick. But I do have, and this is a non-Invicta watch, but like that right there, that thing is slide right up under the cuff, man. And it's beautiful. Oh man, this thing is nice. That's that visitor, boy. That's that visitor. That's a visitor. But anyway, at any rate, hold up. I gotta do an audio check or audio switch. I love that piece. You can get a long jeans for that kind of money. Bro, you hear me? Yeah, yeah, you can get a long jeans for that price. Yeah, most definitely. But I'm just like I don't want people to like hey Vic, you stupid. I see why you said that. Um Invicta has some super thin ones too. I own a few. Yeah, I got a couple thin Invictus. Actually, I got the slim. What is that? 7 millimeters thick thin? 4, 5 millimeters, whatever. I know it's thin. It's a real thin piece. That watch is actually so people that's going on a cruise. I have one, two, three, 4, 5 watches that are going on a cruise with me, and I got the system. So I'm gonna let y'all in on something. I have uh one, two, three. I have 4 wall clocks. One is a Venom wall clock. I'm going to have my tablet with me, so whoever wins that, I'm not bringing it on a cruise. Once we get back, I will ship it to your house. That's what you know what I'm saying. Like when we get closer, I'll tell you guys again for you guys that's going on a cruise. But yes, I wanted to do that, man. So like some of you guys will get a dive case, a custom dive case, and that is courtesy of Ryan Johnson. There's 3 items that I have in my collection right now, and I'll let you guys know uh, which ones came from Ryan. That's courtesy of Ryan Johnson, and he blessed me with them. He said, "Hey, I want this cruise to be, you know, what I'm saying, I want the fans to really love it and enjoy it." And I was like, "Hey, I share the same sentiment." Boom, and that's what it is. Mr. K, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Oscar knows what's up. Hold on. What I miss? Bulgari. Oh, Octofisimo. Yeah. I'll just send you my address for it now. I got you, man. Oh, and Victor watches for everyone. You like them or not, you don't. Hey, or you don't. Yeah, it is. It is. But tonight's episode was really. I just want to cover some of the watches that I had in the collection and let you guys know that if you're a fan of Invicta, man, or if you just started, man, you have to know where to go for the best deals. That's it. That's it. And again, if you have my Instagram handle, which is Trapvision 3D, just like on here, send me a message for those people that you have dealt with on eBay because I only dealt with one. And I know Bulldog Enterprises. The Bulldog Enterprises is another trusted source. I haven't promoted him as much, but he is another trusted source. And but outside of that, I just don't, man. You have to be careful, man, because people are pawning off fake Invictus, and then they're pushing like man, and expensive. Like I'm like, yo, it's expensive, and I know why it's like that. They bought during a time where like, hey, they paid full price, and those watches were selling during COVID. So like they were doubling and tripling the price. They were getting it because people was getting that extra money. But then you got to think about all the like the investments they made. They bought all these watches. Now they stuck with the ones they didn't sell, and they want to at least break even. I know, or make some type of profit. So I'm not even mad at them for that. Again, if they get their money, get it. But if you hear and I can save you a couple of dollars, I'm gonna do that. We got a sale coming up, possibly next week. We have a number of collectors that are selling Invicta pieces, right? And you'll be able to see now the people that are selling. I deal with directly. So one, I'm not gonna ruin my name for anybody. I'm not gonna jeopardize my channel for anybody. So the people that I allow to do that here, I trust, and I man, I have a great relationship with them. So, and I know how they take care of their stuff. Trap just did a little research on the watch. I showed you earlier that I won. Yoda. Oh wow. Okay. Mm. That's a nice watch, bro. I like that too. But hey, Mr. Trap, on one of your lives, YouTube, you said you were not buying no more watches. What happened? I didn't buy. I didn't buy that. I didn't buy that. I didn't like the watches I got right now. I didn't buy. I didn't buy. These were given to me. Hey man, y'all been letting me have it in the comment section. Oh man, I was watching Watchbox and Tim Masso was giving Invicta real respect. Is that who that was? Yeah, I didn't know who that was, bro. Yeah, but he said one of his guilty pleasures is, and I have pictures from them, and they were who was that? Teddy Bulbasaur actually took a picture with the watch. Teddy Bulbasaur and some other people took a picture with that watch. You know what I'm saying? And they were at some function or whatever the case was. I don't know what it is, but people do. Yeah, then people. Yo, hold up, let me speak. Um, Ryan is multitasking tonight. All right, so okay, they got diamonds in it right now. Sidewalk sale 675,798 is a watch. It's $649. It is the Sabakwa hybrid with diamonds. I don't know the carat weight. Oh, it's 1.07 carats in this watch, and it's 649. Now, a few years back, that watch without diamonds will go for the same watch will go for 529 all day, all day. Um, Now I don't know what. Let me see. Did you hear? And that lady crazy, man. That lady's. Oh man. So right now, and if you guys never been on, let me see. All right, folks, have a good one. I'm out. Okay, all right, Kay. Thanks for coming, stopping by. Get rich. By the way, what happened with the deal with Vic? If you surpassed your purchase quota. Oh, what you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I cannot. I can't remember, man. I got older, bro. Like I'm old now, bro. So you gonna have to remind me of stuff, man. I don't know what was said. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to plead the fifth on that one, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna have to plead the fifth on that one. Yeah, yeah. mm. Uh, okay. So right now, all right, cool. Let me see. What's up, brother? I try not to chat rooms can be volatile, y'all. Chat rooms can be volatile. You know what I'm saying? So I stand clear. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, ruffle no feathers or nothing like that, bro. You feel me? Uh-huh. Who is this warrior? Is somebody named Warrior Fella? Okay. Somebody in the chat, Shop HQ chat, called Warrior Fella. That's a new name for me, unless it's one of y'all. Who named War? Are you admitting that you word is no good? Huh? What you talking about? What you talking about, bro? What you talking about? I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you talking about, bro. I don't know what you say, man. I know not what you say. I know not what you're saying, sir. Hmm. Hmm. I just saw some. I saw a corner of my eye. Somebody just popped something up in the chat. Rich, hey, what's up with the deal? You have a big trap. Y'all are toxic, man. It's all your fault, DK, man. You created this, man. You created this whole thing, man. It's all your fault, bro. You see how quick I just passed it. It's all love, regardless. I know. I already know. You my guy, bro. Listen, man. This a family affair in this thing, man. What's up, Vinny? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Now I do want to say, like I told you yesterday, Trap, we're not being negative. We're positive that you were going to break the deal. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. DK put me up to it, so yeah, it's all on him. Um, Invicta, Lil Birdie told me Invicta got some new designs coming out for the towards the end of the year. And y'all know how, what I'm saying, stuff comes up, even if you can't be trusted. Hey man, look. I know not. I cannot confirm nor deny these allegations, man. It's all fake news. Fake news. Maybe that was the AI version of me, man. I don't know. AI is real. Is running rampant, bro. What me? Me over here, all Asian and innocent. That statement alone, sir. That statement, man. Wow. Hey, speaking of which, I saw a meme today. It said, what was it? It was like this girl was jumping. She said she was in America and then she jumped to Canada. America, Canada. And what happens is other girl jumped, she said South Korea, and when she jumped to North Korea, she ended up in heaven, bro. I was like, oh, bro. I said, man, what is wrong with people, man? I said, man, that's why I try to stay off the internet, bro. Like, I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. All right. I can attest to no Asians being innocent. Shake in my head. Hey man, that meme was hilarious, bro. I was like, yo, that is so jacked up, man. Oh my gosh, bro. It's a Trump witch hunt. Oh man, oh my gosh, bro. Crazy Asian is never innocent, man. Hey, bro, your wife is no play, boy. She funny though. She your wife funny. But that dude, man, I can't believe DK said I'm sitting over here all innocent. Bruh, what? What? Yeah, man. So I do wanna confirm this with you guys, man. I know Shop HQ is a place that you guys shop, and I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. I know that you look, you see it, and you go straight to Invicta stores and see what they have. Another place I'm telling you guys, Ashford and Joma Shop, hands down, I've yet to have any bad service from them. Um, I had to do some returns, and it wasn't no fault of the company. It was just like the watch was poorly made. I sent it back. They credited me my money, and they was like, "Hey, you know," what I'm saying? And what's crazy was Joma Shop sent me a like a little coupon thing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, "This is dope too." So I went into the next purchase, and of course, I sent it back, and then I was like, "Oh, I can really get this one now." So um, those are really nice spots. There was another spot I haven't bought from this other place. I can't remember what the name of it. I just stick to certain things. Um, and if you guys want to step outside of Invicta, what is it? Islander, Long Island watches, man. He had a crown system, so like the more you buy, you get like money off. And the cool thing with him is if you go, he has his mark. He's a marketing genius. If you go to an event that he's at, this dude, if you got one of his watches on, and at least it's what I've seen the last few times, he'll give you $50, and you can either walk away with $50 or you'll give him the $50 back to buy one of his watches, which he discounts heavily, heavily. So if you seen it on his website, let's say it was 429 for one of those beautiful watches, who knows? He may sell it to you for 300, and you got that $50. He already gave you perfect. I said, man, dude, I see you slick, you slick. So that's another spot that I go to if I was gonna get a watch, man. Based on what you want. So stop talking about my girl, but you are wow, wow. Okay, all right. So I'm not gonna show you no more watches tonight. I gotta save them. I gotta save these other watches. So, but I will tell you this: I'm going to put the thumbnail either goes up tonight or tomorrow morning. We're going live 9 o'clock Wednesday night. I have an Invicta collector that is going to be on the live with me. We're going to be StreamYard. The collector is going to share um, the collection that he has amassed over time, and like just some, like not the whole collection, but like some of the stuff. And then we'll have some special stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll open up something for you guys to, that like Invicta pieces, man. It'll be great. It'll be great, and we'll get to pick the brain of the people in the chats because there's going to be some Invicta collectors in the chats that you may have not ever met or talked to before. So it'll behoove you to be here in the spot, and I will announce who the collector is on a live, but you don't know which live. It could be Facebook, it could be Instagram, it could be whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we know it's not gonna be TikTok because I'm banned from TikTok. Yeah, got kicked off of that thing. I think TikTok can kick me off like 4 times, man. I just can't control myself over there, man. I don't think I said nothing out the way, but I just thought that people that are really watch enthusiasts, and I was, I guess, trolling. I didn't troll him, but I just made a comment about Rick Ross, and they kicked that comment off, but then they kicked me off in the. And if you guys want to know, basically, I dropped a comment about Rick Ross being. I'm like, bro, you stupid for claiming to have a watch that there's only two of these watches in existence, and you're trying to battle against a well-known watch collector, and he sells watches. This guy no watches, bro. He's an enthusiast, and you not about. I mean, this ain't no rap about it. And I just said some stuff. I didn't say nothing out the way that the average person wouldn't have said, but YouTube said I was bullying, so I got kicked off, kicked straight off of that thing. So anyway, Wednesday, we all gonna meet up here Wednesday night. It's gonna be 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to respect because I know we got some people on the West Coast and they 3 hours behind, but like 9 p.m. if we will go live, that thumbnail will drop either tonight or tomorrow morning. But it will definitely drop. So you guys can go over there and watch shop and look at the watches that you want to buy. Let's see, VK, you can. I haven't seen any Venoms yet, so you probably not interested in tonight's showing. Ripsaw Joe, you got to watch already, so I know you're not. You probably not shopping either. But I may go in the chat I'm gonna try to jump in the chat and not get beat up too much. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm new. I'm old school, man. There's some new cats in there, man, and man, they can get rough in that thing, bro. They, what I'm saying? Yeah, they can get rough. Whew. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by. The 28 that's in the chat, man. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on the way out, if you could, please. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that thing, run it up, share it out, let your friends know, and then I'll show you guys what I got new. I got something new, and no, I didn't buy it. It was a gift. It was a gift. Just know that. You matter of fact, if you on Watch Crunch tonight before I go to bed, you'll see it. So until the next lightning strike, y'all be blessed.